Hello and welcome to Pilates. I'm Carolyn, and I'm going to be leading you through this 30-minute Pilates session today. So with Pilates, three main things we want to focus on. Number one being the core. So in Pilates, we call that your powerhouse. So your abdominals, your obliques, and your lower back and all the way around, okay? Number two is that extension of the body. So focusing on nice and long, nice and tall. So working on that posture. And then number three being the breath. So breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. When we breathe out, think about really getting in deep into those transverse abdominals, those abdominals that kind of hide behind, so you can really get some good engagement through the core. So let's go ahead and get started. Moving to the 100 is for our first exercise. Legs in a tabletop, or legs can be up in that Pilates style stance, which means those toes are pointed and your inner thighs are glued together as much as you can. You can even lower those legs down a little bit if you choose to do so. Lifting the head up to engage more so through the core, looking at that belly button, arms up. We inhale 5, exhale 5 as we pump those arms. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, 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 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Very nice. Hands down and pull the legs in. Rest the head down. Good work. Next exercise, roll-ups. Legs are long and gluing the legs again all the way together. Arms reach overhead. Back of the hands can go ahead and touch the floor. And we're going to inhale as we peel up and off the mat. Exhale as we reach to or towards the toes. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, reaching back overhead. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we peel and reach. Good. Inhale, we lower down. Exhale, reach overhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, peel and reach. Good. Lower down and reach overhead. Let's do that 2 more times. Peel off and reach. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Peel off, we reach, we lower down, and we reach overhead. Very good. Arms coming back to the body. Moving on now to leg circles. So we bring that right knee in and we extend that right leg up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch through the hamstrings, as Pilates is a stretch and a strength together at the same time. So veer that leg off to your right and go in a clockwise position here, making a big circle, anchoring the left side of your body down on the mat. So we inhale as we drop the leg, exhale as we pull around, pausing at the top. We drop and we pull. We drop and we pull. We drop and we pull it around. Drop and pull. 1 more time, drop and pull around. Good. Bend the knee, flex the foot for just a moment. And that same leg is going back up, toes pointed, leg veering off. Now we go counterclockwise. So we drop the leg to the inside as we inhale and exhale, pull around, pause at the top. Drop and pull around. Drop and pull around. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knee, flex the foot, place those hands on the shins, give your leg more of a press towards you to get a good stretch there. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So left leg in, left leg up, point the toes. Again, we veer the leg now to the outside to our left. We're going to start counterclockwise. So inhale, leg goes to the outside. And inhale, we pull around and pause at the top. We drop and we pull. Drop and pull. Drop, pull. 2 more times. Drop, pull it round. 1 more time. Drop and pull. Slight break with the knee coming down, bending the knee in, and flexing the foot. And we go back up with that same leg, point the toes, veer the leg off to your left. Now we drop to the inside as we inhale and exhale, pulling around, pause at the top. Drop and pull. Drop, pull. 3 more. Drop. All good. 2 more times. Drop. Around. Last one. Drop. And bring it around. Good. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Hands on the shin to pull that knee towards you. Now bring both knees into the chest. Good. And we go on to knee drops. So we're going to open those arms out to the sides, palms down towards the floor. Legs in that tabletop. We glue those feet and the knees together. Take a deep breath in here first. Exhale as the knees drop to your right, keeping your knees and your feet together the whole time. Inhale, we come back to the center, and exhale, we drop to our left. Inhale, center, exhale, drop. Good. Inhale, center, exhale, drop. Inhale, center, exhale, drop. Inhale, center, exhale, drop. Center, drop to the right. Inhale, center. And last one to our left. And back to the center. Very nice. Feet are going to drop all the way down onto the mat and tuck those arms back into your sides. We're going to move on to the bridge. So we're going to push off from our heels. So it's okay if you want to like lift your toes up just a little bit to put the focus on the heels. We push from those heels. We squeeze up, squeezing through the glutes, and then we slowly lower down. Good. It's a push and lower. Big push and lower. Push and lower. Lift and down. Lift down. Good. Lift down. Last one. Lift up. Hold it. Now drop your feet or your toes all the way to the mat. And we move on to that glute march. So you're staying with your hips lifted, but we raise the right, raise the left. Right, left, right, left. Good. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Shh, shh. 2 more sets. 1 more set. Good. And feet stay down. Squeeze those hips up, 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 up. And slowly lower all the way down. Good job. We're going to move into our core series, 5 exercises in the core series. So legs are going to come in. And we move on to start with single leg stretch. So left leg extends out long, hands on the right shin. We lift the head up. Take a deep breath in. As we exhale, that right knee pulls in twice. We switch an inhale and exhale, pull in twice. Shh, 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 shh. One more set. And legs in and head down. All right, moving to double leg stretch. So starting out with those knees bent, hands wrap around the legs, grabbing onto the shins. Again, we lift the head up, always looking at that belly button. Legs glued together, we inhale and everything extends out, and we exhale, pulling it back together. Extend and pull. Extend and pull. Extend and pull. 3 more. Extend and pull. Extend and pull. Last one. Extend and pull. Rest. Nice job. On to exercise number 3 in the core series, which is single straight leg stretch. So now both legs up, toes pointed, left leg lowers almost all the way down. If you can, grab onto the right, lift the head up. Inhale again first, exhale, pull the right leg towards you twice. Switch. 2 more sets. 1 more set. And legs up, knees bent, head down, and rest. Double straight leg stretch will be our next one. So here we're going to go ahead and sit on our hands a little bit to support the back. Legs are glued together and up, toes pointed. We're going to let the legs lower down as low to the floor as is comfortable for you, and then exhale and press those legs back up. Inhale, drop, and exhale, drop, and lift, drop, and lift, drop, and lift, drop, and lift, drop, and lift. 2 more, drop, and lift. 1 more time, drop, and lift. Knees bent, hands come out from underneath. Hands are going to go now behind the head, and your hands are back there just to support the head. Open those elbows all the way to the sides, legs in that tabletop. We're going to take a deep breath in. As we exhale, right elbow and shoulder reach across to the left knee. We inhale back to center, and exhale, we rotate the other direction. Good. Back to center. Exhale. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Now we're going to speed that up a little bit. So it's inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 2 more sets. 1 more set. And together, and rest down. Good job. Hands at your sides. Take a breath. Move to corkscrew. So legs are up in the air. They're glued together. Your toes are pointed. So this is another leg circle exercise, but now both legs are working together. So we're going to drop both legs to the right and around. Now you'll see my circle is not as big as the circles we did earlier because it's a little harder with both legs moving around. We don't want to jostle the body around a lot. We want to keep everything anchored down and just let the legs do the movement from the hips on down. Continuous circle. 2 more in this direction. And we're going right into the other direction. So go ahead and stop and switch. Good. And around. Nice. Keep circling. Stay in control of your movements. 4 more. 3, 2, and the last circle. Good job. Knees bent, feet flexed. Legs are up again, toes are pointed. Now we open the legs as far as it's comfortable, pull back together, touching the heels. So we open and we close. Open and close. Open, close, open, close. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we crisscross those legs. So right in front, left in front, right, left. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Shh, 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 shh. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Legs together. Good job. Lower those legs down and then drop your feet all the way down. And you're going to roll yourself over to a side lying position as we now move on to our side leg series. So you can either be up with your elbow resting on the mat and lifting up tall through the torso. If it's more comfortable for you to be here with your head resting in your hand, you can do that as well. Okay. All right, legs are straight out. Make sure your hips are stacked one on top of the other, which means we don't want those hips to sway back, but we also don't want them to sway forward. We're going to take those legs, glue them together, and move them forward just a little bit. All right, point those toes. You're going to lift that top leg up and lower down until those heels just touch. Okay? Lift, down, lift, down, lift, down, lift, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good job, and 3, 2, and 1, let it rest. Good job. All right, now take that top leg, lift it up so it's hip height level. We're going to kick the leg forward, squeeze it back, forward, and squeeze. So we're trying not to move the upper body, right? We're going to keep it nice and still. So it's not a big press back, just a little bit of a movement. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back, and now down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, bring it back on top of the other leg. Good. Last one is moving to those little leg circles. So hip height level, small circles. And we got to go the other direction. That leg should be burning about now. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Pull that leg in for a stretch. Flex your foot. Good job. If you want to put your hand on the shin instead, whatever feels good, get a good stretch there. Good. We'll release that. We'll come up. We're going to switch on over to the other side. So again, you can be on your elbow or head resting in your hand. Legs are going to be out, hips stacked one on top of the other. And then legs a little bit forward. Okay, heels together. Top leg lifts up. and heels just touch. Lift and down, lift and down, lift, down. Good. Lift, down. 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. All right, hip height level. Kick forward, squeeze back. 1. Remember, it's just a squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2 more. 11. Now hold it back in that squeeze and we go down, up, down, up, down, up. Good job. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Let it rest on top of the bottom leg. And now we go to those tiny circles. So lift up, little circles. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other direction. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! All right. Pull it in. Stretch. Flex the foot. Excellent work. All right. Leg goes down, come on up, and we're flipping over to an all fours position here. So now we're here, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. All right. We're going to go ahead and reach our right arm forward and our left leg back, holding here in spinal balance. So just a hold to start. Now bring your elbow and knee together underneath you. So it's underneath and lift. Two more. One more time. Hold it. Good. Lower just the right hand down. And now we're going to those Pilates push-ups. So we're going to bend the elbows and lower the chin and nose down towards the mat and push back up. Drop and lift. Good. Drop. Push. 2 more. Last one. And lift. Good job. Lower the knee. Sit back for just a moment, and then we'll switch over to that other side. Good. Come on back up to that all fours position. Left arm now, right leg. Again, we hold to start, getting that balance. Now elbow to knee and extend. 2 more. Last one, hold it. And lower just the hand down. We go back to those push-ups again with this time our right leg extended. So we drop and we push. One more time. And push. And lower that knee. And again, sit back for a moment. Good work. We're going to extend our body now all the way long, lying on your mat. You can prop up on those elbows. Let your chin rest down on the mat. Legs are going to be up, legs extended. We're going to click those heels together. So it's inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more sets. 2 more sets. And last one. Good job. And legs go all the way down. Arms extend now all the way long. We lift both arms and both legs up and then lower them back down. So we come into those Supermans. So inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift, lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and hold it up. Hold it. Now take your arms, bring them down to your side and reach back up. Down to the side and reach. Down. Lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach out and swim. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Good job. All right, we're coming into plank to wrap up our session. All right, so on the elbows, on the toes. Okay, we're going to lift up and we're going to count to 30. Okay, 3, 0. All right, here we go. Up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, halfway, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29 and a half, 30. Down. Good job. All right, push up. Bring yourself to a seated position. Good. Legs out in a crisscross position, or if that's not comfortable, you can have your legs out a little further, whatever feels best to you. So you're here nice and tall. We're just going to do a couple big shoulder circles here. Nice deep breaths. Good. Let those shoulders drop. Nice tall posture. Hand drops down to the mat. Other arm reaches up and over. So you're stretching all the way here through the side of the body. Well, I hope you got a good workout, enjoyed Pilates. Good. Other side. Big stretch. All right, we come all the way back up again, nice and tall. Hands are just resting either on your lap or down by your sides. I want you to drop your head over, bringing your ear towards your shoulder. Nice stretch through the neck. Continue to breathe. Good, and then back to center, and then drop the other way. And then back to center. Let's take a couple big deep breaths together. Deep breath in. Exhale out. And one more time. Big breath in. And exhale. Great work. Again, thank you so much for coming.